Mitchell Hooper makes his predictions for 2025 Arnold Strongman Classic. Mitchell Hooper has listed some athletes who will likely be battling for the title. Mitchell Hooper had an incredible year of competition last year but is looking to make 2025 even more successful. So, he is currently preparing for the 2025 Arnold Strongman Classic, which will take place on February 28–March 1st in Columbus, Ohio. In turn, while going over the events that were recently announced, Hooper decided to make his predictions for the competition. Mitchell Hooper has won the past 2 Arnold Strongman Classic competitions and is one of the biggest favorites for the gold once again. However, this year he will be facing a number of elite athletes in arguably the most stacked lineup in the past few years. The roster will feature 3 World's Strongest Man champions, alongside other decorated athletes. Mitchell Hooper's predictions for the 2025 Arnold Strongman Classic. Day 1. The first event of the 2025 Arnold Strongman Classic will be the max elephant bar deadlift. And Mitchell Hooper has big expectations from everyone, including himself. Firstly, he believes that the world record will fall. Moreover, he will also be going for a personal PR that exceeds 1,000 pounds, 453.6 kilograms. The max elephant bar deadlift. The record stands at 472 kilograms. 1,040.5 pounds, and I believe that this record is going to fall. I believe that Hafthor Bjornsson will be capable of lifting more than that, and I believe that Trey Mitchell is strong enough to push him. The top 3 in this event I have are Hafthor Bjornsson at 475 kilograms, 1,047.2 IB, Trey Mitchell with 470 kilograms, 1,036.2 pounds, and I believe that I will hit a PB on this and go for 460 kilograms, 1,014.1 pounds. This event is always a struggle for Mateusz Kieliszkowski. Event 1 prediction. Hafthor Bjornsson. Trey Mitchell. Mitchell Hooper. Moving over to the second event, the athletes will have to overhead press a series of implements. In Hooper's opinion, Mateusz Kieliszkowski is the biggest favorite to take the win, but both he and Lucas Hatton are capable of taking the top spot as well. Event number 2 is an overhead gauntlet. Mateusz, in good form, with his overhead strength, should be really good and rapid in this event. I think Mateusz wins this event. Second and third, I believe, will be me and Lucas Hatton. I don't know in what order, but Lucas' overhead strength is absolutely absurd. The athletes will have to overhead press a series of implements. In Hooper's opinion, Mateusz Kieliszkowski is the biggest favorite to take the win, but both he and Lucas Hatton are capable of taking the top spot as well. Event number 2 is an overhead gauntlet. Mateusz, in good form, with his overhead strength, should be really good and rapid in this event. I think Mateusz wins this event. Second and third, I believe, will be me and Lucas Hatton. I don't know in what order, but Lucas' overhead strength is absolutely absurd. Event 2 prediction. Mateusz Kieliszkowski. Black Circle Mitchell Hooper. Black Circle Lucas Hatton. The frame carry will wrap up the first day of the 2025 Arnold Strongman Classic, bringing in multiple athletes capable of winning the event. As Mitchell Hooper revealed, only fractions of a second separate the men's PBs on this event, making it very hard to predict the winner. The frame carry. We have myself, I was 0.1 off the record last year. Mateusz Kieliszkowski is the current world record holder. Maxime Boudreau, the winner of the frame carry in 2022. I don't know, maybe they make this heavier to spread guys out. Event 3 prediction. Mitchell Hooper did not give a specific prediction for the frame carry. Day 2. The start of Day 2 will feature a brand new event called the Big Jerk. In this event the athletes will attempt to overhead press the heaviest weight possible, using any technique they desire. Mitchell Hooper believes that he will be the second best in this event behind Lucas Hatton, mostly because they are the only 2 athletes who use the split jerk technique. This is called a big jerk. I think a number somewhere around the 255 kilograms, 562.2 pounds, is probably going to win this, and this is going to be the first event win for Lucas Hatton. I think he will take this one. His split jerk technique is really, really good. I think I am going to come second. I think Tom Stoltman is going to join us in that pack because his max overhead strength is so good. Event 4 prediction. Lucas Hatton, Mitchell Hooper, Tom Stoltman. The penultimate event of the 2025 Arnold Strongman Classic will feature a task of loading and pulling a sled. As Mitchell Hooper points out, these types of events suit taller guys, making Tom Stoltman and Hafthor Bjornsson the biggest favorites to take the max points. Hooper also has high expectations for himself, as he is known for his endurance and speed. Event number 5 is called the Timber Trial. Tall guys are usually really good at this. Tom Stoltman and Hafthor Bjornsson, I expect to be really good. I expect a lot from myself in this event, and I expect Mateusz. First and second place, Tom Stoltman or Hafthor Bjornsson. Third place, Mitchell Hooper or Mateusz Kieliszkowski. The final event of the competition will challenge the athletes to pick up an Atlas stone from the ground up to their shoulder and repeat the feat for as many reps as possible. Mitchell Hooper points out Mateusz Kieliszkowski as the likely winner, having excelled in similar events in the past. This is going to be an Atlas stone to shoulder. You can't really look past Tom Stoltman. Mateusz Kieliszkowski, putting anything to his shoulder, this is likely to be an event win for him. I have a knack for round stones to shoulder. Event 6 prediction. Mateusz Kieliszkowski, Tom Stoltman, Mitchell Hooper. Taking everything into account, Mitchell Hooper believes that the events suit him, Tom Stoltman, and Mateusz Kieliszkowski the best. Hafthor Bjornsson has a few good events but could be hindered by the 2 overhead pressing challenges due to his pec tear. Moreover, Hooper mentioned Lucas Hatton as someone who could surprise everyone, being exceptionally good in some of the events. That rounds up the events. Poor Thor Bjornsson, the overhead gauntlet and the big jerk, it is going to be hard for him to get big points in that. I think these are good events for a handful of guys. I think these are great events for me, I think these are good events for Tom Stoltman. I think this is really strong for Mateusz Kieliszkowski. If he comes in shape, I see him being a real threat to cause some problems towards the top. The dark horse of the competitions, I think, will be Lucas Hatton.